Why did Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. lie in a deposition about the .40 caliber Glock? And where did Eric Von Zip get the gun? I guess we'll never know. But this is one thing that we will know. Let's get into some of this straight game.
Life is like some of the cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. Play each situation correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY, Richardson, Platinum Artist, Platinum Songwriter, Straight Game TV. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Do me a favor. Click on the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And like I always say, if you want to be one of the first people notified when I drop some of this straight game, please do me a favor and click on what appears to be that little bell notification right below this video. I'm going to get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot of lies told involving the Tupac situation. But I found some information that I thought was one of the most egregious lies. Until this day, we still don't know the truth behind it. But what we do know is that Reggie Wright Jr. lied. So if Keefy D is alleging that Reggie Wright Jr. was the orchestrator, this, what we're about to discuss, or what I'm about to show you, because I know a lot of you people have not seen it, and some of you have, but this is very important. This was a deposition in regards to the .40 caliber Glock that was found on a Fatal Hussein when they were going into the House of Blues. But this is the deposition, and Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. was deposed. Let's get right into it. Check it out. Kim Valentine is the person doing the deposition. Kim says, do you know an individual by the name of Kevin Hackey? Reggie, yes. Pay attention, y'all. Kim Valentine. And Kevin Hackey, at one point in time, as I understood, was a police officer. Reggie Wright Jr. Compton Unified School Police, as I recall. Yes, Kim Valentine. And was he ever an employee at Right Way Protective Services? Reggie Wright Jr. Yes, he was. Kim Valentine. Do you recall approximately his dates of employment with Right Way Protective Services? Reggie Wright Jr. Let me see. Maybe August, September of 1995. Kim Valentine. Do you ever recall an occasion where any of your Right Way Protective Services employees provided you with a weapon that came from a police department? Listen to Reggie Wright Jr. I heard that allegation. He's calling it an allegation, right? I heard that allegation. First, here's the allegation word, right? I heard that allegation before somewhere. I don't remember where. I know the incident you are speaking of, but the gun was never given back to me. Okay? The gun was never given back to him. Listen. Kim Valentine. So you were never provided with a weapon by any of your employees that, to your knowledge, came from a police department? Reggie Wright Jr. No. Kim Valentine. And Kevin Hackey never provided you with a weapon that was allegedly from a police department? Reggie Wright Jr. That's correct. You know what? That's not correct. See, he was ready to go into the lie, but he doesn't know what Kim Valentine knows or what other evidence they have. So he was ready to go into the lie, but he still lied, even though he tried to come back. Watch this, y'all. Reggie Wright said, that's correct. Oh, you know what? That's not correct. Kim Valentine. Okay. So she's like, okay, well, tell me what it is. And now, watch this great stutter move, and I want you to pay attention. Reggie Wright Jr. That's not correct. Kevin did give me a gun that was taken from, what it was. Yeah, it was an incident where a gun was taken from. We had a concert or something, it was taken off of. It was taken from one of the artists that was with us, and one of the other security guys took and held the gun, and somehow I think he and Kevin hooked up, and he gave the gun back to Kevin Hackey. I remember me and Kevin meeting about it, and Kevin telling me he was going to give me the gun. I don't ever remember receiving the gun back from him. I remember the incident, but I don't remember if I got the gun or what happened to the gun. Listen, follow along now. Kim Valentine says, did you ever send Kevin Hackey to get the gun? Reggie Wright Jr. I told Kevin Hackey to go meet the guy, right? I think it was a Santa Monica LAPD cop. I don't know. I don't remember too much about it. Kevin probably gave it back to the guy that he took it from. I don't know. Did y'all hear that? He's saying that Kevin, first he said he didn't know. He said, I think he met with the guy. And then Kim Valentine comes in and she says, did you ever send Kevin Hackey to get the gun? Now he's saying, I told Kevin Hackey to go meet with the guy. I think it was a Santa Monica LAPD cop, right? Because they were about to lock up Fatal Hussein that night, right? For whatever reason, I don't know why he didn't get locked up or whatever. But listen, Kim Valentine, do you know who he took it from? Meaning the gun. Reggie. It was either Tupac or one of his boys. Kim Valentine, do you know what type of gun that was taken, right? Reggie Wright Jr. It was a 40 caliber Glock. Now hold on. A 40 caliber, right? Listen. Reggie said earlier he didn't know about the gun. He didn't know about the gun because he was never given the gun. But when she goes in to ask him, well, do you know what kind of gun it was? Now he all of a sudden knows it was a 40 caliber Glock. Remember, he said earlier he knew nothing about the gun. He don't know if he got it back or not, but he actually knows what kind of gun that he didn't get back. Kim Valentine goes on, listen. Why did you tell Kevin to go get this gun from the police officer, Reggie Wright Jr.? I was going to give the gun back to the owner of it, right? Now the gun that he didn't get back, you're going to see that. Now he told Kevin Hackey to go get the gun that he didn't know about, and he just didn't remember. But now he was going to give it back to the owner, Kim Valentine. Who was the owner of it? Reggie Wright Jr. It was somebody we were supplying security for, one of the guys. It was one of Tupac's boys, somebody that was with Tupac. I don't know which one it was. Check it out now. Kim Valentine, was there ever an occasion where any of your police officers ever provided you with any other weapon other than the one we were just discussing, right? Let me do that again. Kim Valentine, was there ever any occasion where any of your police officers ever provided you with any other weapon other than the one we were just discussing? Reggie Wright Jr. No. Kim Valentine, so you ultimately never got the gun from Kevin Hackey. Reggie Wright Jr. I don't remember that. Y'all hear that? I don't remember that, right? Because I don't know what I did with the gun if I got it, right? Come on, y'all. This guy, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. She asks Reggie, Kim Valentine, so you ultimately never got the gun from Kevin Hackey. Reggie Wright Jr. says, I don't remember that because I don't know what I did with the gun if I got it. But I do remember some discussion about that now. I was wondering what the heck you were talking about. So now he act like he didn't know, right? And now he says he don't even remember. When at first he said he was going to give the gun back to the owner. And when she asked him, so you ultimately never got the gun back from Kevin Hackey, right? Listen. Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Look, let's look once again. What did he say earlier? Right? Reggie Wright Jr. He said, okay, oh, that's not correct. Kevin did give me a gun that was taken from. Hold on. Didn't he say he was given a gun? After once he said, oh, that's correct. You know what? That's not correct. Kim Valentine said, okay. Oh, that's not correct. Kevin did give me a gun. Hold on. And then we go back to where we was just at. What did he say? He said, so Kim asked him again. Kim Valentine said, so you ultimately never got the gun from Kevin Hackey, right? He says now at the end of the deposition, he says, I don't remember. But just a minute ago, he said what? What'd he say? What'd he say? Reggie Wright Jr. That's not correct. Kevin did give me a gun that was taken from. So hold on, y'all. So he got the gun back, right? He got the gun back, but at the end of the deposition, he said he didn't remember. I don't remember because I don't know what I did with the gun if I got it. But I do remember some discussion about that now. I was wondering what the heck you were talking about. He knew what she was talking about the whole time. So, and this was dealing with Chris Blatchford from Fox. Chris Blatchford once again intersects with this story when he interviews Frank Alexander and Kevin Hackey. And this is what Kevin Hackey and Frank Alexander said. He said that once I gave him the firearm, see, there's no ambiguity as far as Kevin Hackey is concerned. He said, once I gave him the firearm, he gave it to his daddy, who at the time was a lieutenant with the Compton Police over the gang division. He said his daddy booked that firearm into property, which is really and truly far-fetched. About 6 months after Tupac's murder, Reggie told me, you know, at any given time, I have the money, I have the people, I can have you killed at any given time. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I went back to this was because somebody came on one of the chats that I did. I mean, one of the videos that I did. And they were like, "Yeah, you didn't hear about that gun. That gun, they threw it in the ocean in Hawaii, right?" But Kevin Hackey, the one who gave the gun to Reggie, that Reggie didn't remember, but then then all of a sudden, first he said Kevin Hackey gave him the gun, but then at the end he was like, well, I don't remember. Then he was like, well, I wonder what y'all was talking about, right? He knew all along. He was trying to obfuscate. He was trying to lie. As a matter of fact, he did lie. He got caught in a lie, right? Because he said 1 minute, oh, she said, is that correct? He was like, yeah, that is. Oh, you know what? No, it's not correct. Yeah, he did give me a gun, right? And then they asked who it belonged to. He said one of 2Pac's guys. So for all that he was saying that he didn't know, he knew everything, right? One of 2Pac's guys. Well, what were you going to do with the gun? I was going to give it back to his owner, but you said that he didn't give it to you, right? And you didn't remember. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is the problem that's been going on. Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. has been lying for so many years. He's lied on so many different occasions I done shown you guys, right? So now, once again, somebody said, and you can post this, you can, somebody point me to the video where he says that the gun got thrown into the Hawaiian Ocean or whatever y'all want to call it, basically. And so now, but Kevin Hackey says, which is very interesting, Kevin Hackey says, he said that once I gave him that firearm, he gave it to his daddy, who at the time was a lieutenant at the Compton Police over the gang division. He said that his daddy booked that firearm into property, which is really truly far-fetched. About 6 months after Tupac's murder, Reggie told me, you know, at any given time, I have the money, I have the people, I can have you killed at any given time. Now listen to this. I want you to understand something. So now, once again, the gun belonged to whoever it belonged to. So why would Reggie then allegedly, from what Hackey was saying, go give it to somebody else and not give it back to the person, right, that it belonged to? You understand what I'm saying? So basically what he's saying, he basically stole somebody's weapon and giving it to anybody else other than the person that it was taken from, because the gun wasn't dirty, right? Meaning the gun didn't have no kind of crimes or bodies on it or nothing like that, right? You see what I'm saying? This is a deposition. So this guy will lie in a deposition, and then at the end of the deposition, he attempts to say, what does he say? What did he say? Oh, I don't remember that. So she says again, Kim Valentine said, so you ultimately never got the gun from Kevin Hackey. And then Reggie goes in to say, I don't remember that because I don't know what I did with the gun. So what do you mean? Either you got the gun or you didn't. She's not asking you what you did with it. She's asking you, so you ultimately never got the gun from Kevin Hackey. So now he's saying, I don't remember that at the end of the deposition. When before, what did he say? Kim Valentine asked him, and Kevin Hackey never provided you with a weapon that was allegedly from the police department. That's correct, he said. First he agrees with it. Then he says, you know what? That's not correct. And Kim Valentine says, okay. And then Reggie goes on to say, that's not correct. Kevin did give me a gun that was taken from, the incident where the gun was taken from. See, now he begins to stutter because Kevin Hackey ultimately did give Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. the gun back. What Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. actually did with the gun, we still don't know, right? So, like I said, once again, when Keefe D makes the statement that's saying, hey, Reggie was the orchestrator, he was behind it. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem from somebody who was a head of security who has lied so much and now is being implicated in the murder of Tupac Shakur, right? By Keefe Dwayne Davis, if you want to be frank. So like I said, at the end of the day, man, yeah, Reggie got a lot of explaining to do. Yeah, because he lied. You could clearly see that he lied. You know what I mean? So once again, your boy DELRAY, straight gang.